This video is sponsored by Rewarded View. Are you tired of just scrolling through your phone without making any profit from it? Well, Rewarded View is for you. If you have an Android phone, then head over to rewarded-views.premier.ai, download the app, and start earning today. All you have to do is create your accounts, watch videos, and get paid for each and every video that you watch. So what are you waiting for today? Download Rewarded Views and earn the smart way. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? How's your day going? I'm just as much tonight. Hope you had or are having an amazing and a beautiful day. Today, today we're going to be jumping into data validation. This is just to control the type of inputs that is accepted within a cell to avoid errors. It's just the main goal of data validation is to validate the data and ensure that all inputs are the required inputs. Because take for example, if we have under here like unit price, right? And I'm calculating whatever plus unit. So if the user was now putting like a non-numerical character within here, it's going to cause an error in my cell, which when I'm down the line, especially once I want to use it to train a model, the model is going to be picking up an error with it. So in order to prevent things like that from happening, we validate the data. So data validation is very easy. Click on the column where you want to validate, head over to data. Over here you see validation, then click on validation, and now here you can do the base validation. Is like, what do we want? We only want whole numbers, decimals, so on and so forth. This is a very straightforward something. So if I was to choose whole number, right, I can now choose what I want the number value to be before. So let's say the minimum is going to be 10 and the maximum is going to be 100, and I say okay. So if I come over here now, sorry, I don't know what is happening to me. If I come over here now and I put maybe 2, it's going to give me an error. You can also control how this error stuff looks, but that is not really important. If I put a non-numerical, we're also going to get an error. But when I put anything that falls between 10 and 100, it's going to accept it. Now, if I was to come over to the title, unless I made an addition, I nominated and just press enter, I'm going to get an error value. So to ensure that the headers are not affected by this, we'll just same thing, validation, and I'm going to click on clear all. Make sure you're only selecting that specific cell. And now if I'm to make any edit to the header, it's not going to be affected. But let's take it a step further and let's say, sorry, let's take it a step further. I'm coming, let me just change this back to these values. Let's just forget it. So let's say I want to have a list of values that we can accept. So let's say we have 10, 30, 40, and 50. What's happening? 10, 30, 40. Just leave them 20. We're going to come back to 20. Let's say I have this. I can have move this list to be as far as wherever. So just come back, repeat the whole thing we did before. Select the column where we want these changes to be implemented. Go back to data, go back to validation. Now we're going to use list. So this input message error alert is that notification message that you can customize. So under list now, we're going to use say what to once provide a list of values. Then we're now going to choose the source of where this list of values should be called going from. So I'm just going to select our cell here. I will press OK. So now if we come here, I want to add a new value, a drop down menu will be provided that we can select for me, right? So what if I want to add 20 to it? So let's say if I come back down here and I put 20 and I press enter, right? If I come here and I click on the drop down, 20 is not going to show because initially it was not recorded. So if you want to add 20, so if you want to move 20, we're just going to onto the cursor shows this moving cursor. Hold on to shift, left, right, left click, and just drag it anywhere in between the cells. So if you just come back here now and we're to do a drop down, 20 is now going to be part of the possible input. That is the basics of data validation. Now the next thing we're going to touch is remember I mentioned it in, I think, was it the first video, so conditional formatting. So let's just brief through conditional formatting again, right? So conditional formatting is a feature that allows you to apply formatting to cells based on certain conditions or criteria. So it controls how, like, remember when we were talking before, let's just do it in more detail. So conditional formatting is found under home. You see conditional formatting, click on the drop down. So let's start with the first one. So all these ones we didn't really touch it last time. First one is greater than, right? So let's select where we want to apply this stuff to. Let's clear this data. Cause I will never do this. It's not true. I love you. Now it's only me and you. Make me go bitter, bitter. So once we get values that are greater than, I guess just generated like the average for us. So you choose what color you want to use to fill it. I'll just press OK. So anything that is greater than the given color is going to be highlighted. Using the same knowledge, you can also go say you can use for text related content, so like text that contains a certain thing, a date occurring within a specific value, duplicate values. You can use it as your heart desires. I feel it's very straightforward, isn't it? So I don't want to. Now, if you want to highlight like the top 10, it's not just top 10, it could be top any numbers. Let's use a lesser number because we're working with a small data set. So let's say top 5. Everything is the top 5. I love it saying let's use a smaller data number and I'm just selecting everything. But you can hang over. I feel like it's pretty much straightforward. This data bar just get level and kind of like based on the amount of percentage it covers, it's going to, I don't know, I'm not good at explaining stuff. So like let's say like here now 33 is the highest, right? So using that 33 as our 100%, it's not going to kind of like get based on percentage, whatever, and just find filling out where the bar is going to take. And that one we have is color skills. So this one just divides the colors into different, I might feel straightforward, child. Icons is almost the same thing, but now we're using icons as representation. Each icon is going to represent something different. So like here it trees the 100%. And you can set your own custom rules, but if you want a video touching more on that, we can do it. But yeah, that's all for the video. That's really it. Bye guys.